You know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks. We got lots of stuff. What's up? And it's Luby Savage Ladies Media. It's coming to the end of 2024, and we got to do a special video, a special highlight of my man Biniam Girmay. This is going to be a little special video of Biniam Girmay of 2024. He had a fantastic season. As you know, he won the green jersey, won 3 stages of the Tour de France, and we're just going to have a look back at the races that he won, and also just highlight some of his stats and how he did this year. So let's start off with the Surf Coast Classic. As you can see, they come down a really good straightaway. Not much footage of the race. Footage is really grainy, but as you can see, Binny was able to just squeeze out the win and had a really good finish to outsprint. Like it looked like pretty close, but he was able to duke it out and outsprint the boys. Franco Belgisch. So this is what I'm talking about, this part right here. So we have the Ono X rider. So on the front, he's keeping the tempo, keeping the pace. And Binny's like in third wheel at the minute. But he's going to sort of like not go to the front because he's smart. He knows if he goes to the front, he doesn't want to go to the front. He doesn't want to burn all those matches. And as you see, as we crest the top of the climb, then they start to spread out, and basically it's every man for himself. There's no lead out, there's no nothing. It's who's the strongest. So Binny goes all the way to the left, picks his own line, and just basically powers away from everybody. And a fantastic, super strong finish. I just love this finish. I love this type of finish for Binny, and just to watch him finish like that was super, super fantastic. So that was win number 2 for Biniam Girmay for 2024. So the year was starting off looking great. He didn't win in this one, but this was a really good finish. This was a second place finish for Binny. And I believe this is the race in one of the races in Canada where Michael Matthews he starts from really far out, almost like 200 meters out, and it's a really long sprint, and it's sort of like uphill. But Binny comes from really far back. I mean, really far back. Had he had been better position, he probably had a good chance. If you watch where he's coming from, he's like 5th wheel, and he's got to he's 4th wheel, sorry, and he's got to come around. And because he waited so late, he ended up in 2nd place, and there's a good chance he could have won that race. So this is stage 1 of the Tour de France, and Binny's on the right, and it looks like he's going to get boxed in. Mads Pedersen actually just leaves the door open. Mads Pedersen could have shut that down on the barriers, but he didn't. But he left that space on the inside. If you see on the inside, where Mads Pedersen's going to come right, but then he stops, and then he holds his line, and he allows Binny up the inside. And then when he holds his line and allows Binny up the inside, that was just perfect for Binny to come around on the inside and take the win. And Binny wins his first stage of the Tour de France, first African rider to win a stage of the Tour de France. Fantastic finish for stage 3 of the Tour de France. So, and no one even had him in the money. So if you had put some money on that, you won some good money. So then it was stage 8. It was an uphill finish, and Intermarché had planned, and they penciled this one in from earlier in the season, that this was the race. So Binny's now in the green jersey. He's earned enough points, and the Confidence team was leading it out. And then as we get to it ended up being Philipsen versus Biniam Girmay. They filtered out everybody, and Biniam was able to just power. As you can see, Biniam and Philipsen sort of jumped just a little bit earlier, but Binny had more of the power to come over the top, and he won stage 8 for his 2nd win in the green jersey. So, and then finally on stage 12, it was a lot of argy-bargy, a lot of commotion going on. You can't even see where Binny's at. He's a bit far back, but he has to find his way through. Somehow he finds his way through the traffic, and he just out-pips Walt's coming around. Walt's coming strong, and he just pips Bolt on the line for 2nd place. So that was his 3rd stage win of the Tour de France. So 3 stage wins for Biniam Girmay. Fantastic season. Super excited for Intermarché. Super excited for cycling on the continent of Africa. And hopefully there's more talented young men to come out of the continent of Africa. So in top 5 finishes, Binny was in the top 5 24 times. So from the beginning of the year, he was very consistent. and he had a really outstanding season, and he scored quite a few points on his UCI points. So he got quite a few UCI points to help keep Intermarché in because you have the World Tour and the Pro Tour, so it keeps them in the World Tour, so they're eligible for the Tour de France and big races like that, the big World Tour races. So yeah, so that's big up to Bini for earning a crap load of points for his team. And secondly, so of those top 5 times, he finished on a podium 17 times. So he finished first 5 times. 3 of those were the Tour de France, and 1 was the Surf Ghost Classic in Australia, and the other one was the Circuit Franco-Belge, where that was probably one of my favorite wins, where he had to, climb that last climb. And then, so because everyone was climbing and they plateaued onto a little section. So now it doesn't require speed. You still need power, with the speed, and that's what he had. So that was probably one of the best finishes for me. I really like that finish. And then he's finished second. Was it 8 times? It was finished second place, and third place 4 times. So in a total of 17 times he got on the podium this year. That's not bad. That's really, really good. That's a lot of UCI points for the team. So well done to Biniam Girmay. So just a real quick look at some of the races that he did this year. So the first race was the Down Under Classic, and he finished 51st in that race. And then you can see there was a stage race. Which stage race was this? The Santos Tour Down Under. So that's where he got his first podium finish on stage 1. And then he went on to finish, it looks like second in the points classification in the Santos Down Under Tour. And then he went on to win the Surf Classic, which is also still in Australia, which I mentioned already. And then you can see he had a bunch of other finishes, like he's in Belgium now, trying to get tuned up and then, get ready for the season. Brussels Kern, I was at that race. I was late for the start, so I missed the start, but I did see him finish. That was a bit of chaos. Loop. He finished 55th. I don't remember seeing him come through at Loop. I was there for Loop, but I don't remember seeing him come through for Loop. And then Brussels Kern at 122nd, so he wasn't even in the running. I believe Walt won that race. Brussels Kern, and then to go on, and he had a 4th place in stage 4 of the Torino Adriatico, which is a tough race. So to get a really good finish on that, because I believe that's mostly a climbing race. And then, so what's going on with my? I click to the thing. So Torino Adriatico, and then Milan San Remo, he was 27th. I don't know if he would ever do well in that one, because it's once you get to that Poggio, and if you're not there when you come to the Poggio, and he just got distance at the top of, coming near the top of the Poggio for this year, so he that's why he finished so far back. And then he had the E3 Saxo Classic, he finished 19th, much better. Gant Wevelgem, his best finish since he won, 7th place. Towards the Vendelin, he didn't finish that. And then he had to run the Vendelin, pretty far down, 59th. Then we go up to girod'italia. We only did 4 stages, and he had to drop out because he had an accident and crashed, but he got 3rd place. And this is where I saw in this stage finish where he got 3rd place in stage 3 of girod'italia. It was a flat sprint. I believe Philipsen won the I know somebody from Alpecin won, and basically it was like, it wasn't like flattish, like it had a slight down into, so it required pure speed. And Bini was actually coming around, and that was the first time I saw, like, okay, Bini doesn't just have the power, he has the speed. So once I saw that, I said, okay, when the Tour comes, if he's like, producing this speed, he's gonna be doing some things in the Tour. So as we go on through the Circuit Franco-Belge, which I already mentioned, and the Brussels Cycling Classic, he finished 2nd, and I didn't see the run. I think that's a German race. and he finished second in that one. And then into the Tour de France, so he got his first stage on stage 3, and then his second stage on stage 8, and the third stage on stage 12. So we're just gonna have a quick look at some of those highlights. But anyway, that's just some of the stuff that Bini, you know, got up to, and then we have to scroll up to his last, which is his last, which is it? It's in Montreal? No, is it in Montreal? Yeah, so I was in Montreal, so that's what I wanted to mention. He finished second in the Grand Prix, the Quebec, sorry, but they also finished second in the Bianchi and Memorial for Frank Vanderbroek. So in all, Bini had a pretty good year. So anyway, we're still working on getting to Eritrea. But I hope you enjoyed that. That was just some of the highlights from this year's the Tour de France, and also some of Bini's races throughout the year. And hopefully we can see him get a few more wins. So just to recap, he finished in the top 5 24 times, finished on the podium 17 times, and he won 5 races. He was second 8 times, third 4 times. So fantastic season for Biniam Girmay Intermarché. And we're looking forward to 2025 and what it brings. Really looking forward. Really be able to defend the green jersey. And what else is he going to win? What else is he going to win? Anyway, this is Ines Levy. Say it with your legs media. And everyone who's hit the like button, thank you so much. And if you subscribe to the channel, thank you so much. Ready? Until the next one. Next one, I think we're going to do Pogies. Next video will be Pogacar. He's won a lot of races. That boy is amazing. Your legs media. You know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks. We got lots of stuff coming up.